Thank you, Emily. It is Tuesday, so that means it's time for another Tuesday Tuesday. We are joined by Judd from Kiss 98.5, and today's topic is those songs that are for moving on to the next chapter of your life. Of course, a lot of high schoolers are graduating, so those songs that you're going to want to make sure that you put on your graduation song playlist. Judd, we're starting with Ain't It Fun by Paramore.
Yeah, for all those graduation parties or just that hype music to get you going when you walk across the stage. Ain't It Fun is definitely the, I think, quintessential graduation song. Ain't It Fun? You just finished school, you're on to summer break, which is probably the most fun time of the year for everybody who's in school. And the video is fun, the song is fun, it makes you want to dance. I definitely think it meets all the requirements of a fun graduation song.
What I love about this is I was listening to Paramore when I was graduating high school. They're still around and they're still making these great hits that really everyone can enjoy.
Yeah, and they're coming here to Darien Lake on July 2nd too, so you can go have the fun when you're graduating this weekend maybe with the song, and then go see them next week.
And if you want something to dance to, our next band we're talking about is Maroon 5 with Maps. A little bit different than their typical music.
Yeah, definitely a new Maroon 5 song. We talked about this last week when we were highlighting new music. But this is, I think, a fun song that kind of fits the graduation kind of docket a little bit. It's not necessarily talking about ending of school and happiness, but it's about the journey. The song's about following the map and the journey and things like that. And I think that's kind of sums up when you go to school and your graduation, the journey and the map, that how you got to the end.
And our next song is called Cool Kids by Echosmith. They're a band that I just heard about when I was reading over my rundown. The song is really great, though.
Yeah, take Paramore and Foster the People and kind of like mix them together and you get Echosmith. It's a very cool song, very hip song, and it's about, it kind of talks about being a cool kid in school and you wanting to be a cool kid, and I think it's a fun song for the summer.
And this seems like the perfect song to add onto your road trip playlist if you're taking that last big road trip with your high school friends before graduation. The last song that we want to talk about is This Is How We Roll by
Florida Georgia Line and
Line.
Jason Derulo. Florida Georgia Line did the original song. It's been remixed by Jason Derulo, which in my opinion made it better. I'm sure all the country people are yelling at the TV right now, but this is definitely a song, like you said, for that summer road trip. You're out of school. This is how you roll. This is the kind of song that it sounds better when you roll down the windows and you crank it up and it's a hot day. And it's Florida Georgia Line. It's Cruise, but the 2014 version.
And they do a lot of work collaborating with hip hop and pop music people, right?
Yeah, Luke Bryan's on the song with Jason Derulo. They did it at the CMT Awards. You've been hearing it on Kiss all the time, and I think it's definitely going to be, I know we're not necessarily talking about songs of the summer, but I think this is a contender to not only be graduation song, road trip song, song of the summer contender. And
right now I'm getting rid of my scripts. We're going a little rogue because we're going to talk about what we really think is the quintessential graduation song. We both agree on this, Judd. What is that?
Vitamin C, Graduation, of course. I don't know how old the song is, but I don't think you can get through any graduation season without hearing that song. It just is, I mean, the song's called Graduation Song, so it kind of fits.
I'm pretty sure I remember listening to that song in like the 8th grade, so that's a little bit of an older song. Are you playing that on Kiss 98.5?
Yeah, we've been playing it, especially around the big graduation days, but it is the song that you hear at every graduation party. Everybody who's graduating, whether it's middle school, high school, college, graduate school, doctorate, whatever, that is the song because it kind of sums up everything you've been through to get to graduation.
All right, Judd.
No matter how silly it is.
How old you are. Thank you so much, Judd. You'll be in again on another Tuesday to talk about what music you need to know about. Of course, you can always catch you right on Kiss 98.5.